started with cleansing the hair first. We usually wash it like 3 times with shampoo, the cleansing shampoo. And then we needed to blow dry it before we put the product in. You kind of like 75% dry, and then before you put the product in. So this is what we're doing now, is putting the product in. That's gonna activate the Brazilian, you know, for her hair to look smoother and no frizz. So you let it process for 45 minutes. And then after you let it process, then you have to pretty much clarify it again and use the same shampoo. And then she not under heat, she can just let it process, and then we'll get her shampoo. It's called the final lamination. So it laminates in, which this one you don't really have to saturate very well. Like the other one, this one you kind of use a little bit and take 2-inch sections. They typically tell you just to take 2-inch sections just to kind of saturate it a little bit. It's not as thorough as the first step that you have to get it saturated to the ends. So when it's dry hair, it grabs on a little bit better. So that's why the first step was to do it with dry hair. This is kind of like sealing it in. Blow dry it in, straighten it, and then she's ready to party. A Brazilian blowout it's many things. It can do just take the frizz away, or it can also give the body, depending on what technique you use or how you do it. You can completely straighten someone's curly hair, or just take the frizz out of their curly hair. Usually, well, this Brazilian lasts about, I want to say 4 months, depending on how often you wash your hair. If you wash your hair more, it's gonna be like cut down to like half. So I would say like every 4 to 5 months it could last you if you use a sulfate-free shampoo and you take care of it. You should, I mean, technically you should wash your hair like every maybe 3 days, not, you know, less than that, especially not every day. No, it will not. That's why this free formaldehyde is really good for people that, you know, are scared of any damage or, you know, the smell to it. This has very light smell and it doesn't damage your hair. It's a longer process, but it's better for your hair. It is. You just have to, you either do the color first and then get the Brazilian done, or if you get the Brazilian, you have to wait at least 2 weeks and 1 day, according to Marina, to be able to get the Brazilian done. If not, it'll strip out the color that you pretty much had. Yeah, so like now I'll, you know, style it for her, straighten it and everything. And as soon as she leaves from here, if she wants to go wash it and blow it out herself, she can. So she can do anything, curl it, blow dry it as soon as she gets out of here. There's no downtime, yeah. It takes about 3 hours. Just because normally it would take like 2 for a regular Brazilian, but depending on the hair type. But because you have to let it process for the 45 minutes, it takes about 3 hours. You should use something that is sulfate free. If not, you risk on your color coming out, or even the Brazilian not even working anymore. So it'll kind of fade sooner than it would if you use sulfate free. I would probably, use heat protectant. Usually, even if you don't get a Brazilian blowout, whenever you're blowing out your hair, try to use heat protectant so you don't damage it or strip it out. Because we have the Smooth and the Keratin shampoo and conditioner. I found that it's really good, and it actually helps with smoothing the hair out too. And we have the smoothing product. Yeah, so if you're looking for a product to be able to smoothen your hair, or this one would be the one after, like you get your Brazilian blowout, yeah. This will kind of like just help with the smoothness and shine of the hair. And it has heat protectant, so it helps. No, you can. You can use any. You can use your straightener, your curler, anything you want with it, yeah. And it'll just go back to not having the frizz. I would don't use more than like $3.50 on your straightener or your curler. Yeah, just try to stay on like the low side of it, like with anything else, you know. Yes, it eventually wears off, like I said, like 4 or 5 months, depending how you take care of it. I don't want to say 6 months, but I do have people that just like, oh, it lasted me up until 5 months. I can push it another month and then come get it done. But I would say like 4 to 5 months would be the, yeah, once you come back. I mean, I wouldn't try it. I mean, it says you can do whatever you want, but I just would probably just try to stay away from chlorine or, you know, it's just bad, yeah, overall. Like even when you get color done, if you go in the pool and it has chlorine, it's gonna, yeah, it'll turn your hair. I don't know if it'll strip it out, but it'll, yeah. The Brazilian Blowout, I love Brazilian Blowout because you can do so many different things with it. Versus the keratin, it's more like you have curly hair, let me straighten it out, or it's just pretty much straight. And with the Brazilian, you can just take out the frizz without taking off the curl, or you can also straighten curly hair. So you can do many things with it, yeah.